Hey, what's going on everybody? It's John. Thanks for checking out another video. Today we are going to be doing another kind of mail day video. Just picked up, or not picked up, I just received my golden auction package from I think 3 weeks ago. It's taken that long for this package to finally arrive. Sometimes golden auctions can be a little bit slow. It's not comc slow, but it's definitely a little bit slow sometimes on getting some packages. The following week's package is already in flight, and I already have a FedEx notification that should also be delivered this week. It's currently scheduled to be delivered on Wednesday, so I'll be doing another mail day video probably on Thursday to share that kind of pickup. There wasn't quite as many cards. I think only 3 or 4 cards in that video. Today's video, there's maybe half a dozen cards. Before I flip over the camera here and share those with you guys, just wanted to do a couple of announcements or just talk about kind of things that are coming up from my perspective. Denver Card Show is this weekend. I will be attending. I'm not sure if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday. It's going to be a little bit weather dependent. Obviously, I like to spend as much of my time on the weekends playing as much golf as I can. And so whichever day I choose not to do a round of golf will be the day that I end up cycling and going to the Denver Card Show. So good thing about that show is it's free. It's a little bit out of the way from where I live in Denver. I couldn't be about as far away as you possibly can be on the other side of Denver, but it's a free show. Excited to get back to it. It's been probably 4 to 6 months since I was at one of the Denver card shows. They do host one every other month. And I know I didn't participate or go to the last one. So it's probably been, I guess, 4 months ago since I was at a Denver card show. So definitely looking forward to that. Of course, anything I pick up at that show this weekend, I'll look to try and get a kind of a Labor Day video out since we are choosing to stay local for the Labor Day holiday. Final thing I want to mention to you guys, I am going to be going on live with Michael at Huddle Card Collection. He's a YouTuber. Him and Anthony. Anthony's handle is Pittsburgh, I want to say. The two of them do a wonderful Wednesday kind of go live. I think it was last week they had Victor, the rookie card specialist, on, and that was a really good watch. They have a very active stream or chat session. And so I'm going to encourage you guys, if you're interested in seeing the stream, come check us out on Wednesday. If you're on the East Coast, it may be a little bit late. I don't think they go live until like 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central, 8 Mountain. I may be off there. Go check out Huddle Card Collections webpage. I know he's already kind of got the post up. But I am going live with them. I fully expect that we'll be talking about kind of my journey through the hobby. We'll be talking about comc sales. I know Michael and I spent some time kind of chatting at the National, at the YouTuber social hour thing. And so I'm sure we'll be talking about comc. We'll be talking about, flipping cards. That's kind of the nature of what that the live series is about. And I'm sure that we'll probably just be talking about the overall state of the hobby. I know that they got turned on to my channel from the video I did related to the state of the hobby from a couple of months ago. And so I'm sure that we'll be talking about anything and everything under the sun related to sports cards. So hopefully you guys will make some time to come check us out. If you're looking for something to come do on Wednesday evening, come check out their live stream and come ask some questions, and hopefully we'll see you guys there. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and flip over the camera and share with you guys the most recent pickups that we got from Golden Auction. All right, so let's kick this off. This is not a PC card. This card is going to end up in the eBay store. If it doesn't sell in eBay, then it'll eventually make it over to comc. 1979 Topps Nolan Ryan PSA 6. Reason why this is not going to stay in my collection is I have a PSA 7 in my collection currently. But anytime I find Nolan Ryan, specifically 1970s Nolan Ryans, because generally in mid-tier grade, you can find pretty good deals if you know where to search. And so I may end up picking up a few more as time goes on, but this one's going to be available for sale on my eBay store. I'll probably make somewhere around 30% based upon what I picked it up for and what they currently sell for. Obviously less the roughly 13-14% fees. So I'll still make about 25 to 30% on this card. And then if it doesn't sell, we'll move this one over to comc. comc is making a big push to get more and more graded cards onto their site. So I know that they've been running some deals, specifically the National. If you brought in cards that were graded, that you got reduced prices, or maybe it was even free listing fees. I forget exactly. So I might look out for some of those, and if it happens to pop up, I may end up listing that one on comc before year's end. So 1978 Mike Schmidt. Now this is a PC card. 1978 is my birth year. And so I have slowly started to put together a collection of all the Hall of Famers, specifically from the baseball side of things, in PSA 6, PSA 7 grade. And I just like that, just kind of as a sub collection within my collection. So this is the Mike Schmidt. This is the most recent pickup that kind of fits that new collection. And the good thing is the 1978 set isn't crazy expensive, and so you can get PSA 6s and 7s fairly cheap. I think I was into this card maybe 10 or 12 bucks, something like that. So not crazy expensive for a PSA 7. Of course, if you were to get it in a PSA 10, it'd be a little bit more expensive, but that is a new PC card for a new kind of collection that I'm slowly starting to put together. Another collection that I currently am working on is the 1970s Decades run for Terry Bradshaw. Trying to get them in collector grade, really kind of like PSA 5 through PSA 7s. SGC is fine as well. I collect both of those, as most of you guys know. But here is a PSA 7, again, my birth year, 1978. So this is also a PC card. I don't know if I have this one graded in a lower grade. If I do, that card will get listed on eBay or comc, and this nice PSA 7 will replace it. Two cards, really it's going to show up as 3 cards, but I have 2 more cards to share with you guys. The reason why I say that is I bought a duplicate for a couple of reasons. I was feeling a little bit good after some adult beverages during the auction, the golden auction a few weeks ago, when these cards all came up, and I end up purchasing both of these 1970 Elgin Baylors, which I'm totally cool with. First of all, Elgin Baylor only has, I believe, 4 playing day era cards. He's got the rookie card, the 61 Fleer, the 69 tops, the 70 tops, and the 71 tops. So the rookie card is the 61 Fleer. So he only has 4 playing day era cards. Now, I am going to end up moving one of the 2 of these. I'll take a look and determine which one I'm going to keep for my PC. But Elgin Baylor's probably highly underrated, generally speaking. Not terribly upset. I think these cards sold for about 30 bucks a piece. So obviously I'll look to try and move one of those. I'm not even sure exactly what they sell for on eBay, because I was looking to just add one to my collection. Now that I own 2, I'll need to do a little bit of research to see exactly what those sell for, and either choose to sit on one for a minute or get one of those listed and resell it. The final card to share with you guys is probably the biggest card of the group, and it's a 1970 Wilt Chamberlain. This one is only in a PSA 4. As you guys can tell, the centering right to left, which is fairly common for the 1970 Topps basketball set, but the centering is not perfect. But Wilt Chamberlain, I try and pick up every 1970s Wilt Chamberlain card out there. Obviously, at one point, I'd like to get the rookie card added to my collection. Again, his rookie card is also the 1961 Fleer. He's got both the in-action card and the regular kind of portrait card. And then he does have a 69-70 tops. This is a 70-71 tops. So this would technically be a third year card if you went by the production years and not necessarily the years that he played. Anyway, Wilt is just one of those guys that's easy to collect. He's one of the generational goats. As I've mentioned, I'm trying to pick up all of the cards. The 1970s cards from Wilt. I think he went from 70 through like 75, 76. Might have been the last year. So there's not a ton of Wilt Chamberlain playing era cards. I own only 3 or 4 of them, to be totally honest, but including this card. But you know, I want to say this card was about $70. eBay, it sells well north of that, so it was a pretty good deal. Again, I've been finding some really good deals on Golden, and I'm continuing to buy on Golden just for the fact of the prices of the cards kind of fit where I want to be. So that's it from a card production. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I am going to be going live with Chasing Profits, or Collecting Profits, not Chasing Profits, Collecting Profits. The guys over there, again, if you go to Huddle Card Collections YouTube page, if you go to his live streams, that's where we'll be on Wednesday evening. Feel free to join us. Feel free to come in, ask some questions. Love to hear from you guys. Hopefully you guys will check out the live stream. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. As always, we'll just chat with you guys in the next one.